do you have to be so much?
This is me.
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 TV show characters with main character syndrome.
AV Geek, I'm going to need 6 minutes.
You're only allowed 2.
Rolling.
Rolling.
For this list, we'll be looking at all your favourite side characters who love to stir up drama like they're the star. If we miss any of your favourites, let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Ben. Never Have I Ever. If there's a main character of a show who exudes main character energy more than any other, it's Davy, of Never Have I Ever. Davy is messy, dramatic, and always funny, happy to take up as much space as possible, as is her right. When it comes to drama, only Ben can give her a run for her money.
Every night at dinner, I have to hear about this rivalry of yours. Ben Gross is a math test. Ben Gross is a history test. Prescribe me Adderall so I can beat Ben Gross.
She's obsessed with me.
Ben begins the series as Davy's arch nemesis in everything from social standing to academics, basically the male version of Davy. As they get intermittently closer and their feelings grow, we begin to see more of Ben and his inner thoughts.
Fresh off a successful wine heist where his greatest nemesis became an unexpected ally, Ben felt on top of the world. Or at least on top of Model UN, where in just a few hours the highly coveted golden gavel would be safely tucked away in his weird little briefcase.
Yes, he even gets his own narrator in the form of Andy Samberg. If that's not main character energy, we don't know what is.
Too easy.
Number 9, Erica, Stranger Things. The kids of Stranger Things share the spotlight throughout the seasons, with different characters getting more time to shine at different moments. But throughout the show's multi-season run, there's one character in particular we'd like to see more of.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know if you can fit?
Oh, I can fit. I just don't know if I want to.
Are you claustrophobic?
I don't have phobias.
Okay, well, what's the problem?
The problem is, I still haven't heard what's in this for Erica.
We can't get enough of the scene-stealing Erica Sinclair. Lucas's baby sister has so much personality, she might as well have a television show all of her own.
You can't spell America without Erica.
Erica has gotten more screen time as the show has gone on, but still comparatively less to the rest of the cast. Still, she manages to make the show all about Erica whenever she appears, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
And I will sneak behind any monster you throw my way and stab them in the back with my poison-soaked kukri. And I'll smile as I watch them die, a slow, agonizing death. So, we gonna do this? Or we gonna keep chit-chatting like this is your mommy's book club?
Number 8, Paris, Gilmore Girls. When it comes to Gilmore Girls, Lorelai was definitely the more outgoing of the titular mother-daughter combo. But when it comes to taking control of the situation, no one did it better than Paris Geller.
I want to live my life so that I'll be able to read an in-depth biography about myself in later years and not puke.
From the moment Rory arrived at Chilton, these two enemies turned eventual friends would be forever intertwined. But while we felt like we were watching Rory's story with Paris as the sidekick, it was clear from the way Paris acted that Rory was the one interpreting her narrative.
Swear, I do not recognize half of these people. Hey, what's your name? What's your story?
Liza Wilde's feisty turn as the character made an incredible impact.
Keep up, because I'm not turning around.
Wow, you didn't exaggerate.
Paris needs no embellishment.
Number 7, Tahani, The Good Place. When it comes to main characters, Eleanor Shellstrop is about as self-centered as you can get. But Tahani Al-Jamil definitely gives her a run for her money.
Oh! You booped me. I did. That's fine.
While Eleanor is literally the main character of The Good Place, Tahani's antics, particularly through the first couple of seasons, show us that in Tahani's world, Eleanor is anything but. As far as she is concerned, no one but Tahani is the queen of the castle.
And that's why it's so nice to be here among you in this massive house that I want. I want this house. Give me it. No, I'm just kidding. But really, give me the house.
Her tendency to name drop and humble brag, all with a condescendingly positive tone, tell us everything we need to know. Of course, Tahani changes over the course of the series, but this ability to make everything about her manages to stick around.
I've spent most of my life pretending to help people. If I were an architect, I could do it for real. Let me at least try. Don't make me talk to your manager.
Number 6, Eric, Sex Education. Some people lean into their main character energy, intent on making everything about them and only them. But some characters have main character energy thrust upon them.
We're in a forest. We're hiking. I told you.
So I shouldn't have worn espadrilles then.
It's not that they're vain, but rather that they're so compelling and charismatic, we can't help but watch. So is the case with Eric F. Young from Sex Education.
You think I'm an attention seeker?
I think you are the coolest, bravest, and kindest person I know.
While Eric's best friend Otis is ostensibly the main character of the show, when Eric is on screen, we're not paying attention to anything else. He has an effortlessly bubbly quality about him that makes him so much fun to watch, and when he lets that laugh rip, we dare you not to smile.
You look amazing. Uncle Eric. He's here.
I don't know if I'm just for DIY though.
Number 5, Hillary, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There's no shortage of bombastic characters featured on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it takes a specific skill set to have main character energy, and for that, we turn to Hillary Banks.
You're pretty, you're fun, you're in television.
Well, that's exactly the problem. I'm a celebrity and men are intimidated by me. I'm a beautiful woman trapped in an even more beautiful woman's body.
Will's female cousin embodies everything we love to hate about a character who's rich and conceited. Not only is she vain and spoiled, but actress Karen Parsons' expert comedic timing makes her hilarious as well.
Would you two ladies care to join us?
Maybe later. We have to see if anyone better's here first.
With her performance, you just know that Hillary has no concept of anyone else's narrative taking place around her. It's all about Hillary.
Please stand by. Great, the president's about to interrupt my marriage proposal.
Number 4, Santana, Glee. With a few flicks of her hair, actress Naya Rivera showed us what it meant to elevate yourself to a main character level simply by pure willpower.
See, the trouble tones are 3F, fierce, femme, phenomenal.
By the end of Glee's run in 2015, Santana Lopez was as much of a main character as Rachel Berry. But it wasn't always that way. In the early seasons of the show, Santana was definitely relegated to the sidelines. But every time Rivera got the chance to bring her to life on screen, she didn't waste it. With every dance move, every nasty zinger, and every squinted eye, Rivera demanded we pay her attention. As the show went on, Santana began to receive more important storylines, becoming one of the most beloved characters.
You and I only have 2 speeds. Awesome, or not at all. Who gives a crap what all the other peasants think?
Number 3, Rogelio de la Vega, Jane the Virgin. Referring to yourself by your full name? Yeah, that's definitely a symptom of main character syndrome.
I became an international star just a few years ago. Imagine what a disservice it would have been to the world if I had given up.
Rogelio de la Vega is nothing if not dramatic. He is a telenovela star after all. And while Jane the Virgin still has plenty of over-the-top characters, Luisa, we're looking at you, no one beats Rogelio.
I don't like to use the term triple threat because it suggests that I'm limited to only 3 skills.
While his heart is usually in the right place, Rogelio has a tendency to make everything about him. Whether it be his daughter's wedding, the birth of his grandchild, or a host of other lifetime events, you can bet Rogelio is the most important person in the room. And he's going to let you know it.
Hashtag GoRo. Hashtag Rogelio my Rogelio. Hashtag Viva de la Vega.
Number 2, Cassie, Euphoria.
Lexi, is this the part of the play where I steal Jake from Marta?
In the first season of Euphoria, Cassie Howard wasn't one of the characters we came away thinking about the most. She was definitely firmly in side character territory. But that all changed in season 2, quite abruptly we might add. From the moment Cassie started a relationship with Nate Jacobs, her best friend Maddie's ex, her main character energy went through the roof.
Open the door and tell me it was worth it. You owe me that.
Whether it be getting thoroughly wasted at her best friend's birthday party, or storming on stage during her sister's play to try to set the record straight, Cassie definitely had no regard for anyone's story but her own in season 2.
Well, if that makes me a villain, then so be it. I can play villain.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Cheryl, Riverdale. Yes, you have Betty, and yes, you have Veronica, the true main characters of Riverdale, and both with enough main character energy to last a lifetime. But if we're talking villains, no one is doing it like Cheryl Blossom.
I need no reasons. I simply am. Feel free to tremble.
When the show started, she was head cheerleader, wildly popular, and the victim of a traumatic event in which her brother mysteriously died. On any other show, those are 100% the qualities of a main character.
What do you have to say about that, Betty? Go ahead, the floor is yours.
Cheryl also continues to keep things fresh on Riverdale by staying spicy, spiteful, and manipulative. We would watch an entire spin-off about this red-headed queen.
I'm in the mood for chaos.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.